going on YouTube? Welcome back to Beemer Fam. You guys join us inside the G82 M4 manual. As you can see, we're just cruising right now. We're heading to a Mercedes AMG curated event up at Race Service. So we're gonna be able to check out some cool Mercedes cars. If you guys have been watching from the beginning of this channel, you'll know we're actually Mercedes fans on this channel. Obviously we prefer BMW, but we also love to see some really cool AMG cars, especially the properly built ones like the AMG GTR, our CL63 AMG and stuff like that. So I think this is a good opportunity to kind of pull up to an AMG curated event in a proper M car, especially that we're modifying this more and more. It'll be interesting to see if people check this car out as well. So we got about a half-hour drive. Let's go ahead and enjoy it and pull to them. We recently installed downpipes and a titanium exhaust in this car, so it is straight pipe. We do have valves. The valves are open right now. We're in Sport Plus. It sounds amazing. It's very loud. It's not too much. It's like the right amount of loud, and then when you get on the throttle, it gets super loud. But just cruising around, it's perfect, man. There's been no drone. I've had no issues with this exhaust. Absolutely loving it. Before we continue out with today's video, we get to thank the sponsor, which is Simply Carbon Fiber. As you guys know, we've been working with Simply Carbon Fiber for years at this point and absolutely love their products. They offer real and genuine carbon fiber accessories like this beautiful gloss carbon fiber phone case. And the craziest thing about their products is the carbon fiber weave is always a direct match in all of our BMW M cars, meaning that they produce really good quality carbon fiber. We've matched it up with our interior trim pieces or even on the roof on exterior carbon fiber as well, and it's always a direct match. So that's something good to note. But as you can see, it looks even better when the case is on the phone. They also offer other carbon fiber accessories like watches, sunglasses. They've got money clips, rings, license plate mounts, phone mounts, and more. So if you guys are interested in getting yourself or some loved ones some carbon fiber accessories, go ahead and use the links in the description. Use the code BF10 for 10% off your purchase. And with less being said, let's get on with today's video. But you can also see the M4 is great for a mobile office. You see Chanel's got a laptop chilling right here, charging it. I mean, these newer M cars are so cool. You can literally charge your laptop in a car. So it just makes me want to take this car on another road trip, really enjoy it. Enjoy more of the amenities and the features of the car. We also did the CSL DRL, so the headlights right now are like yellow. Well, it's probably one of my favorite mods so far. We haven't done that many. Now obviously we've done this Carbontastic LED steering wheel as well. I feel like it's a must for these cars. Get some Alcantara, get a flat bottom. It really fits the interior of this car. But also BMW, the LCI of this car, they went with the flat bottom steering wheel from OEM. So it seemed only right to kind of put my own taste on a flat bottom steering wheel. You see we got the shift lights right here too, so when the revs hit like around 6,000 RPMs, it starts flashing red, so that lets you know you're near the limiter. I think the limiter on this car is around 7250. So it's very useful when driving this car with the manual. As you can see, it's nice and green out here, man. I mean, it's been a decent amount of rain. What I love about that, you get really green, scenic views. Usually Southern Cal is very dry. Woo! Oh man, the S58 is incredible. You know, sometimes I forget I'm driving a turbocharged car just because of how they engineered this engine to deliver the power. Like, there's less turbo lag. There is still a little bit, obviously it's turbocharged, but that's something that my F80 is just like, this car would get so squirrely, so sideways, even if you turn the wheel a little bit, especially in between shifts. The engine was very unpredictable. This one, you know exactly when the wheels are gonna break loose. I just feel like it's a little bit more safer than the previous generation. Now, I'm sure when you start adding a lot of power to these cars, that's when they get dicey. I've heard stories. Wow, listen to that. That's like 30% throttle. Wow. I think that's what gets me about this car, because it's so new, it's turbocharged. You think it wouldn't sound like the old school generation, like the E46, E36, but there's a lot of reminiscent sounds from the earlier generations of M3 in this car. A little bit of rasp. Wow. Nice CLK, man. Seen that on the road. As you see, we got the M4 parked. Ooh, nice F80 going by. First thing we see are a whole bunch of classic M cars, E30, couple E30s actually, E36 M3s, E46 M3. Wow, nice Porsche over there, F90. Already got a nice vibe, man. Wish I could have parked with these guys. Look, new M2, E92, another E46 M3. But my car is pretty much the new version of this. This is Ostora Blue, I think Portimao Blue. It's kind of like the remake of Estoril. Oh, that's nice. Nice wheels on it, Volt. And as soon as all the M cars end, there's nothing but AMGs from here on out. We've actually driven with this car on the road a few times. It's a Nazatec AMG with the wide body kit. It's like a GTR pretty much. Nice wing on it, BBS wheels. This color is also really nice. Look how far out that splitter comes. Wow, that's beautiful. A few C63S AMGs. A blue one right here is probably my favorite color on this car. A nice G63 AMG, G-Wagon. Nice to look at all these AMGs and see the M boys just sitting there strong. This one's pretty cool. There's something about the old school Mercedes that I like much better than the newer generation. This is like an off-white old one. Got the wagon right here. Another wagon, E63S AMG. But I always like these. Some people like the SLS more. I do like the SLS more, but I still love this car as well, the AMG GTS. But there is one newer generation AMG that I like. It is probably the E63S wagon, the AMG V8 twin turbo. You got this styling, it's all business, all black. You can even get carbon bucket seats in these cars as well. I think this is the only car I really enjoy out of the newer cars. But aside from that, it's older ones like this for me. The smell, nostalgia of seeing these cars growing up. We also have a, we used to have an S55 look just like this one, so. I'm gonna be honest, for me, man, these new EQE Mercedes, they don't really do it for me. A lot of the newer generation, a lot of new kind of 2021 and up Mercedes-Benz cars, I'm just not that big of a fan of. You guys let me know which ones you guys like, but you look at some of these old school ones, I feel like there's a lot more soul, a lot more character in these cars. But wow, this is a super clean 300 CE. Look at the wheels on it, jet black. The interior on these, man, you know this thing floats on the road. But this thing's really cool as well. I'm not even sure what kind of AMG this is. We see the whole rear bumpers off the car. You see the exhaust poking out. This color is nice too, like a light baby blue. Tan interior. Kind of get a grasp of the car from this angle right here. And we got the main meat over there. So out front you can see all the Mercs, but this is the main event inside here. And you can see there's a vibe, they got the music going and everything, basketball hoop tube. This right here is a CLK Black Series, super rare car. Factory wide body kit in the fenders. Also factory carbon bucket seats, carbon interior as well. I think these cars go for a couple $100 grand with the right mods, right specs from factories. Even got a carbon wing on it. It's all factory parts that you see from this car. So check this out. It looks like a Formula car powered by Mercedes-Benz. I'm not sure exactly what car this is, but it's absolutely amazing. Steering wheel in there. It's a super tight cockpit. I think these cars came in manual as well. In here's a nice SL Roadster. So this is the Gold Wing, but it is a convertible car example of it. You see the interior on this is nice navy blue, all that chrome in there. It's a manual as well. You also see they have another CLK 63 AMG here in red. This is a super rare color for this car. See, this AMG is really cool as well. It's like a race rally type of setup on this. This is my favorite car here by far. This is the real Gold Wing SL. You see they got the engine bay opened up. More importantly, look at the interior on this thing. White on red interior. Painted white accents as well. It's even got the factory luggage in there. Doors go up. Absolutely stunning car. I've never seen one in this color combination as well. Very cool. This is right here actually where the love of BMW started in our family. This was our first BMW and first M car. Alpine White E36 M3. This is actually the closest replication that we've seen to what our car looked like. I think we had slightly different wheels, but we still obviously had the Motorsport wheels. It was an Alpine White, the proper seats, and also this massive wing on it. It just looks so good. Wow. And this right here is a new SL63 AMG. It's my first time seeing one up close. See the handles pop out. Look at that interior. That is nice. Quilted leather and everything. Like the wheels on it. Oh, that's nice. Next to the M2 and the M3, it's a beautiful wagon. This Porsche, I think this is a Panamera or a Taycan, I'm not sure which, but the wheels on this thing, super awesome. Wagons are obviously in right now. I think this is one of the coolest wagons you can get on the market. Nice old school Porsche as well, kind of like a maroon color with gray interior. Manual as well. Like that car a lot. And then obviously we have that E36 M3 in a Story Blue. We got the G80 looking good. They come around back. This car just looks so good, especially without the plates because we got those frameless mounts now. Wow, this thing looks so good. Oh my God. As cool as the AMGs are, you guys know I love BMW M. It's my favorite brand, and it's for a reason. These cars are super sporty. There's a big culture. That's one thing about Mercedes. You don't often see people doing events like this. It's actually the first Mercedes event that I've ever seen, let alone went to. So it's a really cool experience to see some of these cars, especially the race cars, in person. With that being said, it makes me realize how cool and how strong the BMW M community is. I mean, there's literally a BMW M meet every single week out here in Southern California. So. And as you can see, we got the M4 parked up back at the garage. I'm just loving more and more how this thing is looking. We've got the nice yellow DRLs from West Coast Euros. Really transformed this car. It makes it look more aggressive just by the color change. But man, it's crazy seeing those white bucket seats on the interior. This car is an absolutely amazing car to drive every day in and out. But I mean, the best part by far is the Valve Master titanium exhaust with the Mastery Art Design downpipes. And then not to mention the interior. You see we set the ambient lighting to the green color this time. That Carbontastic steering wheel looking so good. The steering wheel matches these carbon bucket seats as well. Always love pulling the seats forward so we can just look at the carbon fiber inside of this car. If you guys have any other interior mod recommendations for this car, let me know in the comments. That'll do it for today's video. Just a quick one. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check us out on Instagram at Beemer Fam. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.